drawback if you want to use that software. And you can control the metering of the camera, you can control the focus length, you can control the quarters. Hey guys, welcome back to your review channel. Today I'm looking at an item that Emeet did send me and did not compensate me to make this video, just to be clear and transparent. So what this is a 4K basically camera, but you can use this for making videos, you can use this for video podcasting, you can use this as a webcam, all kinds of different applications. It has HDR video, autofocus, which is really good. So I'm going to just do a quick unboxing real fast. Let's just unbox this real quick, show you how it comes. Comes in a box just like you see here. Let's open this up. It comes packed very well. I was actually playing with it, but I wanted to show you the actual experience of unboxing it. It comes like you see here. And also it does come with a cable and an instruction manual if you need that, but that's all in here. Let's put that to the side, all out of the way. So this is pretty much what's in the box. You get this, you get the USB-C to USB-A or USB 3, I guess USB-A 3.0 cable to a USB-C cable. That plugs into the actual back of the camera. So here it is right here. I want to take a nice close look at it. It's the Emeet 4K UHD camera. As the back has some fins on the back for cooling. The USB-C plugs in back here. Here is the side of it, and the front of it does have a little privacy protector. You just turn it like that, and that's how that works. It works very well. Like I said, I was playing with this for a while. It had no issues at all. Just wanted to show you what it looks like. It can clip on to your camera, to your screen, to whatever you're using. Also has a little 1/4 inch, I think it's a 1/4 or an 1/8 inch thread in the back here. And I was actually using it with my small little tripod here. It actually screwed right back in there, no problem. So that fit on there, no problem. Also, let me just show you this. So it does raise, pivot up and down. So you can do a lot of cool stuff. You can put on the ground. If you want to get an up shot, if you want to get some close-up shots, different things like that. It has a lot of different versatility. It does come with the cable. It's a good size cable. I tried different cables, and you had to use this cable here because I believe because it needed more power to run the camera. So I recommend using the cable that comes with it or a thicker cable. This is approximately 5 feet long, just so you know. So let's just take a couple of quick test shots. Let me see. I'll just plug it right in here. And I'm going to plug this into my OBS. So I'm going to plug into the OBS and I'll do some screen sharing. And I just want to do a quick cutaway. I want to show you some of the footage. I'm going to get some different shots. So right now I'm using my Sony camera to shoot this video, this review on. And here are some cough drops. So here are the color of the cough drops. Just give a comparison of here are the cough drops. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a two-way split. And then I'm going to show you basically how they look with this camera. So you get an idea. This is a $400 Sony camera I'm using, and this is a $100 camera. Now this is a great little camera, I have to say. I've been using it for a little while, like I said, and the results are pretty good. Honestly, I'd almost use this as my main camera if I didn't already have the Sony, which is great. You can just plug it on top, get your overhead shots. You want to use it as a B-roll camera, second camera, all kinds of cool stuff. I mean, so it's really a good camera, I have to say. So it's got a good feel to it. Doesn't get super hot. It does work as intended. Let me plug this in real quick and let's take a look at it. Okay guys, so you can see I have it on now. It's actually live. Here's my hand recording the camera. You can see that, how it looks. So I'm going to put it down on the ground. Like I said, it's on the tripod. I'm going to put it on my base over here on the ground and right in front here. So basically I have two images here. You can see them right here. Two images. The one on the right is the Sony, and this one here on the left, or your left, is the Emeet camera. Now they're very, very close. I actually think they're quite compatible. Here are those cough drops again. Okay, you can see the cough drops. Here's a comparison, how they look. You can see it's a little bit deeper with the Sony, but honestly, this camera does a great job. Let's take a close up. You can see how it automatically focuses. Right here, you can see automatically just focuses right in there. You can see that. I like that. That's a great feature. It's fast. It moves pretty quick to focus. I like that. Let me just switch this image around real quick here. Okay, so we turned it around. Now we want you to see here. So there's a comparison. I can see it actually side by side really clear. So this is a great... So the Emeet 800 has a 1/2 inch chip, and the Sony ZV-1F has a 1 inch chip, and that is one of the main differences. So that is the main difference here. This is on this side here. This side here is the Sony, and over here is the Emeet. So honestly, it's, for what it is, the cost, that half-inch chip does a great job. The focusing is fantastic. It works like it says, but this is the comparison between the two. If you're going to use this as webcams, if you're going to do any kind of product reviews, I think this is not a bad camera, honestly. It's a decent quality. It focuses pretty quickly. It doesn't do macro, as you can see when you get really close. You don't really get that macro sense, where the Sony can really zoom in pretty close and really get those close shots if you're doing that kind of product stuff. But all in all, for the price point difference, the Emmet with the half-inch Sony chip is really, really good versus the Sony camera, which has the full 1-inch CMOS chip, and that's really kind of the difference. The audio is fantastic on the camera as well. Also, you can record 4K, but you have to use OBS, and this is being recorded in 4K. This is a 4K image you're looking at, so 4K side by side. You can download the software. I don't want to shoot in 1080. I'm using 4K. I'm dumping it into OBS. You can control everything in OBS. You don't need that software as far as I'm concerned. If you want to, you can. Totally up to you. But this is what it looks like. This is how it works. And honestly, in the side-by-side comparison, honestly, $100 versus $400, I mean, you be the judge. It's up to you how you want to produce your videos. This little camera does a great job for the price. So I'm definitely I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. I mean, the cord should be a little bit longer. It's very short. It's only 5 feet. They should have gave you at least 7 or 10 feet. Honestly, that's the only downfall. The camera works well natively with the software. They got to fix that as well with the 4K issue. It's only 1080. They got to fix that. That's another drawback if you want to use that software. And you can control the medium of the camera. You can control the focus length. You can control the quarters, the grids, all that kind of stuff with their software. And that's good if you want to do that. But if you want to shoot 4K, you can't. So you got to dump into OBS. That's pretty much the only way you can get 4K. But the quality is great. You can see here, and I'll do one more color. And here's the actual box itself. And you can see side by side. So you get a little bit more depth of color with the Sony over here, the Emmet right here, a little bit different. You can see the color variation just is not as detailed or as deep, but that's to be expected for the price point. At least you know what you're getting involved in and what you're getting into. But for what it is, for a beginning camera, for a good streaming 4K camera, absolutely worth the money. I think it's like whatever the price point is, whatever you're watching this video, the price does change, of course. But I'm going to recommend it again, a 3 out of 5. It has a couple different drawbacks, but honestly, for me, it's not bad for the price quantity, but for the price, difference between the $400 and the $100, depending on the camera and the pricing, because everything always changes all the time, as you know. So that's what I have for you. This is the Emeet StreamCam S800 right here. This is the image on this side, and here is a Sony ZV-1F on this side right here. On this side you're looking at right here, and this is the Emeet right here. Whoop, where am I? Where am I going? Right here. All right, guys, I appreciate it. I hope I brought you a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of value. If I did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in purchasing this item here, there'll be a link right over here. Go right ahead and purchase that. I do get a small commission, and it does help support my channel, which costs you nothing. And I am recording the audio on my Shure SM7B, with this is the audio dumped into OBS, just if you're interested in knowing that. And also, there'll be a link down below in the description for that microphone, which is fantastic, and also this camera as well, the Emmet streaming webcam will also be a link down below as well. So that's what I have for you. Hope I got to give you a little information. You can see the difference. You be the judge. You make the decision. All depends on you and how you feel. I appreciate it as always, and I'll see you at the next review. And don't forget to subscribe and share.